Hey there everyone, it's Thakard and welcome back to the stream. So we're going to be doing some survival Fountain of Youth today once again. But before we get into game, we have some things to cover. A patch today was released for survival Fountain of Youth. And I do believe that reading over the patch notes might be something that people will like to see. I will post this up once again later on over on the YouTube page in a more edited down format, just so it is easy to see. Excuse me, but let's go take a look at what was posted today. All right. So, Fountain of Youth, Hotfix 1267, save issues, fix, balance improvements, and more. They talk about people helping them out, which is nice and well and good. All right, save fixes. Some players have encountered a very unpleasant issue with being unable to load their saves. We're sincerely sorry about it. We took measures for the problem not to appear again. After this update, you will see that you may see this save that you had problems with opening before. If you click on it, the window will open with the ability to load an earlier save. Just pick the one and open it. It should work fine. All right. So it looks like they've kind of fixed whatever was causing that, or at least has tried to mitigate it. Main fixes, animals. Most importantly, those good old snakes. Can't agree with good. Don't block harvesting processes when they are too far away, but they are still able to attack if you come too close to them. So be careful. All right, that's fine. More rocks. We added more rock piles on the Island of Hope and on Copper Island. Also, you can now track them with a special marker on the resource map. Okay, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't think there was any reason to add more rocks. There are already massive amounts. People just don't like to explore for some reason, which is a huge part of the game. But, okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain about having more rocks, but I mean, I don't use the rocks on all the rocks on the island anyways right now. So don't see the point of it, but sure. It now takes less time to light a fire after a failed attempt. The time on the next attempt is reduced by 60%. Burn them all. That is a very good to see addition. We've been kind of hoping and waiting for that for a while now. So I'm glad that's been added. Let's see here. Added smaller rotation steps for layouts so machines and buildings can be easily placed parallel to the walls of the house. We dedicate this fix for the sake of perfectionism. That is awesome because I think everyone's been a little bit irked that sometimes the structure that you're placing and then the, say, workbench that you're placing aren't on the same angle. It's like, why can't we make them flush? And why can't we decide which angles we want them to be on? Looks like they are now allowing us to do that, or at least a little more. That'll be good to see. Carry more. The weight of all equipped items is not counted in the overall weight anymore. Belts and bandoliers are now even more useful for giving those additional weights free slots. That is actually huge because I've had that issue many times in the past where it's like, do I carry all these weapons with me because it just weighs me down? And the fact now that bandoliers, which carry ammo, and the belt, which allows you to carry more weapons or tools on your like quick bars, no longer take weight, that makes those items much more valuable and worth getting early on. All right, no more accidental destruction of a flask when drinking. A confirmation pop-up is now shown when trying to destroy a flask, and you will now get resources back when disassembling coconut and bamboo flasks as well as the charcoal pile. All right, that's perfectly fine. Some people were, it's like I use just the keyboard buttons to like drink, but some people were clicking the button, and when you get done drinking, I guess it replaces that button with the destroy button. rather unfortunate, and they would bust up their flasks, which was no goods. Destroying a badly constructed sloped roof should not be an issue anymore. I'm not quite sure what that one is referring to, but should not be an issue anymore. Fix the bug with the carpentry workbench not accepting logs if the previous process was incorrectly canceled. All right, that's something that a lot of people were having issues with. I saw, especially over on the Steam forums. It seems that was because of something where people were canceling out the wrong way. Glad they fixed it. The solar distiller doesn't work at night anymore. Had to follow some physics laws here, sorry. Okay, that works. I mean, shouldn't they technically work at night as long as it doesn't get too cold? No, but yes, I understand that. No sun to heat up the copper, you know, makes sense. Tweak the sounds the character made when receiving a sunburn status. Too much moaning sounded a bit creepy. I haven't run into that recently because I wear the Navy coat right off the bat. But yes, I do remember that. Steam cloud saves are now available. However, it is a Steam feature with some known issues, so use it cautiously. All right, great. That will help out the people who are either playing on multiple machines or want to switch from like a Steam Deck to an actual PC. Balance fixes. Added a slot for one additional item to take from the ship on very easy mode. So very easy mode now allows for 4. Okay then, that's a thing. Increased carrying capacity for hard and very hard modes. I understand because it was really, really limiting, but it's also very hard mode. It's not supposed to be easy. You're supposed to be finding ways to get around all the difficulty. So we'll have to see how that looks in game. Fixed resources received from disassembling the mapping tower. Okay. I built the mapping tower once and I didn't really use it. The charcoal pile is not automatically ignited after being built. Okay. Fixed descriptions for islands concerning the location of certain resources, horseweed and anteaters. That will work. Tweak damage received from falling. We'll have to see how they tweaked it, whether it's good or bad. Fixed description for the water distiller. Numbers are now correct. All right, that's actually good. Changed the description for harpoons, added information on the type of fish. A lot of people were trying to spear just random little decorative fish living in the ocean. They're like, why isn't this working? Because the harpoon was literally designed to battle the shark and the Dorados. So it's only for large fish. And I guess they now tell people that. Increase the shark HP. Speaking of the shark is now harder to kill. Those shark phobia people sure love that one. Decrease repair requirements for some items. That's nice. They're probably specifically talking about the copper axe, which has a slight issue where it costs 1 copper ingot or copper, whatever it is, to make it, and it costs 2 to repair it, which didn't make sense. So other improvements, they have fixed dock boundaries. They have added a tooltip for the gamepad on the resource gathering page. They added a check that there is no obstacle when resurrecting near a bed. Numerous UX and UI improvements, numerous visual improvements, minor performance fixes, and localization edits. All right. Well, let's see how some of these changes have gone into effect. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You guys are what makes this channel grow. So hit that notification bell and you'll be notified whenever I post something new or go live. And please always remember to bring it no matter what you do.